Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's taking a shot on his first play. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the war was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Dropping back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He'll throw it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Thrown back into the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Amendola able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off play action. Taking a deep shot here. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Here's Sly to try the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Now Camarda on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And we're going to stop for a minute here. Looks like the back was injured after handling that carry, so we'll check on his status after this break. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that makes it 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Here we go, here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 23, he put everything he had in the big game downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles blowing them out in this opening quarter. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Now Camarda on to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Don't go, AT.
They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw here on first down. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. He touches him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Here's a throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1?
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Connects on the crosser. Has some room to work. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Now Camarda on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Left wing 19. 65 back, 65 back. Let go.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 34. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
First down, New York.
Back to pass on first and 10. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throwing on second and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Room to run inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 2nd and 8. This one's caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hurt. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 range. Hut.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds Laporta. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles trying to make some noise before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Jets take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking for a throw here. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll throw on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys.
Space on the right, he's got room into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Now Camarda on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And Hawk 70.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Ready?
They're going for this. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there. did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Eagles will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Eagles take over first and
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Camarda on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set it.
Now a give on the counter. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. The give here on 2nd. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now we're on the counter. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they'll make the stop after a short gain to the 48. Working quickly here. Throwing for it on 4th. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
17. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Lions. 70.
Here's the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard. They go play action here. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll run here on 1st down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Chase Young bringing him down there. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jets football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll try and throw it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. To throw here on 1st down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Setting up a throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. No one around. He's got space. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man. It's Corley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry-up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Outright, Corley makes the grab. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Slot man motioned over. Here he is on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He connects downfield on 4th. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Let's go.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Tag. Check go.
They go play action on first. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Tight. Let's go now.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing four, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock,